As is well known, the trial at Beria and his closest aides lasted 6 days, from the 18th to the 23rd of December 1953. The court sessions took place in one of the old buildings of the Moscow Military District's headquarters. The defendant was held in a specially modified room deep underground. During the last court session, on December 23, 1953, the Attorney General of the USSR A. Rudenko read out the accusatory document on LP Beria's criminal activity. Those allowed in the courtroom bore witness to tales of the Caucasian dictator's evil doings. By Beria's orders, people in the dungeons were hung from the ceiling by their hair, had nails hammered into their ears. Even Beria himself, as Rudenko read the prosecution's closing arguments, couldn't take it, plugged his ears. Present at the trial was the chairman of the Board of Professional Unions of Georgia, Mitrofaninovich Kashava. Among the materials of the case, he was disturbed by the long list of dishonored women. "For God's sake, don't announce the names," he implored. "3/4 of the women on this list are wives to members of our government." Beria listened to the sentencing as though in a trance. His glassy, unnaturally bulged eyes betrayed a complete lack of comprehension of the situation. Pushed along by the guard, he dazedly walked down the stairs, into the basement, and proceeded to the bunker where the execution would take place. The bunker was a dimly lit space with bare concrete walls. Against one of the walls was a strong wooden board shield, prepared in advance so that during the execution of the sentence the bullets wouldn't ricochet off the wall. Near the upper edge the barrier had a hook for hanging. Beria entered the bunker and stepped into his spot, glancing around fearfully. His military tunic was taken off of him, only an undershirt. The reality of what was happening hit him only when there were just a few people left in the bunker. Prosecutor Rudenko read out the sentence. Beria shrieked, "Allow me to say." Rudenko replied calmly, "You've already said everything you have to say," and ordered the guards, plug his mouth with a towel. Commander-in-Chief of the Strategic Missile Forces K.S. Moskalenko addressed Adjutant Officer Viktor Ivanovich Uferov, "You're the youngest one here, and a good shot." At that moment I surprised even myself. "Sir, allow me," and I grabbed my parabellum. Took out more than one bastard on the front line with this. Rudenko said, "I ask that the sentence be executed." Beria, suddenly twisting out of his confinement, rushed over and fell to his knees to begin kissing the boots of Judges Konev and others present, excruciatingly begging for mercy. Some kind of dark liquid was dribbling out of his mouth as he spoke. He was pushed away in disgust and tied back to the hook. Batitsky aimed straight at Beria's forehead. A shot and the suddenly limp body dropped to hang from the ropes. Those present approached. Marshal Konev, after a moment of silence, spat in disdain and said, "Curse the day your mother brought you into this world."